Hi,
Hey,
guys.
it's Lee and Isis here. We're wanting to give our 2010 San Antonio Rock and Roll Half Marathon
So here
recap. You know, this was a race we were kind of looking forward to. This is Isis's 1-year anniversary.
We get to run with my dad, so it's kind of fun.
Exactly. So got into San Antonio the night before and went to the expo and worked at the Athletes Honey Milk booth. Hope you guys got a chance to check it out. This year, the expo,
Didn't really impress us.
not at all. In fact, I thought last year's was better though.
Mm-hmm.
So expo. So went out the next day to the race. Of course, the last shuttle we had to leave like an hour before the race start.
Yeah, so it's very cold for about an hour before the race, just standing outside, which I don't remember it being that cold last year. So again, it could just be this year. Big fluke.
And I don't remember having to be there so early. So anyway, waited around by a diesel generator until the race started and took off. Of course, as everybody may have already heard, Isis PR'd and the baby.
Despite the train. I mean, I'm probably Boston qualified. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Boston qualified. But yeah, if you didn't hear, there was a big train that held everybody up. Of course, you know, San Antonio Rock and Roll said, hey, it wasn't our fault. It was, you know.
Whatever.
But
anyway.
Race was pretty well. The course was good.
Yeah?
Not too different from last year. Although we did start by the Alamo, although I didn't even see it when we passed. But a pretty flat course. There's a good section that's pretty hilly, but that's about it.
Lots of turns this year, I feel like.
Yeah, especially the first half of the half marathon.
Yeah.
Was a lot of turns. But finished, and, you know, we didn't have the problem that some others we heard about. It was really crowded at the finish line, even when we crossed, but some people were saying they had to walk across. It was so backed up. But I just don't like the way that they actually had the finish line structured this year. They had the pictures right after you grabbed your medal. So you couldn't get by, and they were trying to funnel us through this little chute to get by.
I just wanted some food. I had to wait for all these people.
She did want some food in the midst of her emotions.
Oh yeah, I did get a little teary-eyed at the end.
But anyway, at the finish party was okay. It was really, you had to go to one side to get your gear, and then you had to go all the way across to get onto the shuttles to get back to your car.
Yeah.
So all in all, it was
Okay.
just an okay race, but we definitely won't be doing a rock and roll event again, and here's why.
Went to go to the expo to pick up my dad's packet because it was really just going to be a hassle for him to go pick it up. And they said absolutely not. There's no exceptions, even though I feel like if we would have went to the person who was actually handing out the bibs instead of the help desk, they would have probably given it to us.
And considering people said they've done it before at Rock and Roll.
I
mean,
had
you could
an email that gave me permission to pick it up and everything, and it just ended up being a hassle, and they said absolutely not. So
the expo wasn't that great. The shirts,
wah, wah.
yeah, not a big fan. I know this is backwards, but
It's like San Antonio Fiesta, not
I don't know.
rock and roll. Yeah.
And then let's see what else. Oh, of course, the train event. I don't care if it wasn't their fault or not. I mean,
Whatever, it blocked me from BQing.
yeah, we really planned on BQing on the half. And
Oh yeah, you can't BQ on the half, can you?
then the finish line mishap and the whole finish line village afterwards. Just very poorly put together.
Yeah.
And the shuttles. Who wants to take a shuttle to the start, which I guess is fine, but shuttle from the finish back to your car? No bueno. And, you know, for the price of these events, I just think they should be run a lot better. And I don't know if it's because they've added so many races that they can't keep up with the management or not. But so long, Run Rock and Roll. Unless you really do something to impress us, we won't be running another one of your races, which is too bad. But anyway, next big event, Disney. Not rock and roll, Disney.
We're not doing rock and roll.
the Goofy Challenge. So don't know if Isis is going to do the whole thing, but we'll keep you in tune, and we'll talk to you later.